Here are several more examples of compensation versus participant payments or scholarships that we run into at UCF and how to tackle each. Let's look at another example involving Felix and Oscar, Professor Pegasus's graduate students. Their tuition is covered by a grant, but there's a condition. For each year they receive tuition support, they must work for a federal agency after graduation. Otherwise, the tuition support must be repaid. To determine how this payment should be classified, we start with the first question on the decision tree. Are Oscar and Felix contractually obligated to accept employment with the grantor or a designated organization after the payment period? In this use case, they are required to work for the grantor after graduation or be required to repay the tuition support. Why? If tuition support is tied to a future service obligation, it is considered compensation for services, not educational support. This type of arrangement functions more like a forgivable loan or a conditional employment contract, not a true scholarship or participant payment. Therefore, the tuition payments should be processed through payroll as they represent compensation tied to a service commitment. What about an art student who wins a prize for an art competition held by the university? The payment should be treated as a prize or award. The payment is a one-time reward for winning a competition. The student is not required to perform any services or use the funds in a specific way. Prizes are not restricted for educational use and are not based on financial need or academic merit. While prizes or awards paid to students are not processed through financial aid, they should be reported to financial aid for inclusion as a financial aid resource available to the student. Other times, faculty take on additional work. How should faculty be compensated when taking on responsibilities above their normal job duties? When faculty members perform tasks outside their standard job responsibilities, they must be compensated through payroll as additional pay. This ensures the payment is correctly classified as employment-related. Additionally, Florida Statute 112.313, subsection 3, prohibits university employees from providing services to their employer as independent contractors or suppliers, as this creates a conflict of interest.